Maxwell88.co.uk.
Maxwell D, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me down.
No worries,
it,
man. It's a pleasure, man. I'm just really happy you came through.
Yeah, of course, man. Like, you know,
man.
as I said, we had an interview, like, you said we need... Sorry, university.
Yeah, when I was in uni, man, like a phone interview, I had my little recorder, yeah, and I think I put it to the phone and it came out real crisp as well. I actually lost it.
You
so
lost
I
it?
always wanted to like chat to Maxwell again and do something.
Yeah,
We're going to do it in depth, but we're touching today and, you know, reconnecting, which is great, man.
Yeah,
man.
Good, man. So let's wanna...
Bro.
I know I'm here.
Yes.
Made it.
You made it, man.
Big up my crew, my live Insta,
Yes,
big up
big up the
Melody,
live Insta
Keys. Obviously, Maximilian, like, look out for the new clothing line. I'm wearing my tracksuit right now.
Jeez.
Quick plug. Boom, boom.
Cheese.
I'll take my partner as well. Yeah, man, just pick up everybody. And, here we are, man.
Yeah, man. Look, got to get me one of them, man. I like it.
Don't worry, I got you that. Don't watch no face.
Yeah.
My partner's like, look, he's on the Maximilian account now. He's like, right.
Jeez.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. So I want to, you know, take it back for them, man. How did you, start making music, bro? Maxwell D.
Maxwell D come about, like, my dad is a reggae DJ. He was on like Kiss, he was on like WNK back in the day, and then he was on Choice, and he done the reggae chart. So obviously I've grown up in the environment of a reggae background, as a reggae / dancehall DJ. Growing up around vinyl and records, and then literally my dad used to take me to like Notting Hill Carnival when I was like 10, and I used to select the tunes for him. So I used to know the tunes by the labels and that, and I used to select the songs for him. And then I grew up in it from that. I used to watch all the videos, Sting, Ninja, like all Ninja versus Shabba, Supercat. And then obviously, I used to like rap music a lot. I used to like a lot of rap music, like, back in the day. This is like, who was like, Onyx, Slam and all them kind of vibes, Naughty by Nature,
Yes, of course.
So,
Naughty by Nature,
and then from there, Jungle came in as a teenager. So I was a little bad boy on the streets, doing a little bad boy antics. And then like, the Jungle days, so I started raving like Orange, Hippodrome, and I think that's when
Hippodrome,
Hippodrome, Equinox, you know what I mean? Like it's Laserdrome, all that. So I think for me, when I started really MCing, I saw Steve Hyper D, drum and bass MC, one of my favorite drum and bass MCs, R.I.P. Steve Hyper D, and he's what like inspired me to be like, yo, I want to do this. I want to go on the microphone. And I want to do that. I saw the love that he was getting from the crowd. He used to sing along all these lyrics, and I used to sing along. And so that inspired me to write to Jungle properly. So I was writing to Jungle, and then started going to college. Wiley, Target, we was all college mates who were in my college class. So they were from Bow. In Bow there was like a radio station called Rinse FM.
Yeah, we got Rinse.
Yeah, which Genius and Slimzy and that.
Of course,
so all pay-as-you-go connections. And then I used to go down there with my boy Nicky Slimton, who's now film director from the Intent movie.
And you didn't, at the time you had the name Ladies Hit Squad, right?
No, that was me, Target and Wiley.
Okay.
So before that, I'm just trying to get you up to date. So we done the drum and bass thing, and then I broke off. I done the Cool FM thing with Nicky Slimton, and then I went to jail. I come out of jail, and it was all about garage. And then I started moving with Wiley and that again. Like we done our own little squad called Ladies Hit Squad. So it's me, Wiley, and DJ Target. So we was doing that, and then we made a song Noe. And then God's Gift was on Noe, which was called Pepsi back in the day.
Wow.
But it was like they changed his name to God's Gift. So God's Gift had Mike Tribute, a garage tune that he had out there. So we decided all to link up together because we all done Noe. Major Ace done the first verse, Wiley done second, I done the third, God's Gift fourth. And then we started calling ourselves Pay As You Go. We started doing shows. Plague was originally Pay As You Go with Slimzy and Ace. So we all just come together as one crew. And then, we started. Then I had Serious anyway, separately.
Yeah, you was doing your thing them times.
I was in a studio with a few Donnies, like, doing Serious separately. And then that kind of blew up before actually we even got a life. I think we done about 1,000 white labels on Noe, before I took it to a T-Bone and that. But, so with Wiley. But Serious blew up. And that was it. I was out.
The chart smash at the time as well.
Right? I done 9 Upper in 2001, and I think that when I got back after September, that's when it really blew up for Serious. And then I was doing a video, and then I was everywhere.
Wow.
And then obviously, as a man I am, I like to. I brought man in it. I tried to. My crew was already bubbling anyway, but it was helped even more that I was Max with a solo hit. And and that was it. Then Page You Go swarmed it, and then we had the champagne dance.
Wow.
And then, as you know, every crew, not everyone gets on. It's all egos involved. And then we broke up. And then after we broke up, Wiley done Roll Deep. we done East Connection with like, you know, Ace done East Connection, and I kind of jumped over there with them, with Slim Ting, and we brought Bashy in, we brought Lady Fury in, we brought a lot of those lot in it, and then who else? Juki Mondo, Demon as well, and then who else? And then obviously Wiley had his Roll Deep lot, and then so they had, it was like football teams, like everyone just had football teams recruiting all MCs to be the hardest. Then Gift done like Wolfpack, he had like Merkston, we had like the Scarda. You know what I mean? Stamina Boy, like so you got to think about how we all, Soldier Kid, we all broke off into Atom Bombs, and then everyone, and us, and then you obviously had your Nasty Crew, you had Sharkies, you had the DWE, who I used to MC with drum and bass days anyway, early, and then like they brought in Kano and then etc. So that's how, for me, that was like the east side of grime. You know, that was really kind of kicked off from the garage. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, you had So Solid, Heartless as the, you know, garage crew, but you know, they were more grime culture, you know what I'm saying? Even though we were on garage, the crews to me were the beginning of grime culture. You know what I mean? But the actual grime making of the music, deeper, for me, I used to hear Slimzy play slow down tunes of like slow down dubstepy kind of vibe, and we used to jump on it. And then Wiley made like Eskimo beat. He gave it to me to vocal. I even got
at first. So this right, you was given
Eskimo was mine.
You was given Eskimo first.
Wow. Yeah, that was my song. He gave it to me to vocal. I took it around with school tours when we was doing Champagne Dance and when we signed to Sony.
What year was this, by the way?
2003
or
2. Am I going mad? Or was it, no, when did it get released? 2003, sorry. And then I ran around with it. And then that instrumental blew up. And then Wiley was like, then I spoke to Flo and I was like, no, you know, we're asking a vocal there already. I was like, what? And then whatever, they done their thing. And then obviously, and I'm, you know, was working. Busy was with Nick. And then Nick was with Wiley. It's a long story. I could go forever, but it's a long story. But basically, you know, us man were like, we were the foundations and a lot of stuff. And you know what I mean, like some people went off to do bigger and better things, and you know what I mean, some people just kept on doing a thing.
For real.
You know, my boy Major Ace died recently.
Rest in peace, Major Ace.
Yeah, so
pioneer in MC, man.
Major Ace, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and you know the name Maxwell D.
My friend named me Maxwell D long time ago, because I was on the roads. I don't know why he just said you're on Maxwell, because I was a crook, and he just said you're on Maxwell, and I was like, I just carried the name and added the D, and then that was it. Little did they know that the D was gonna blow up at the time.
And then you're a man that influenced your whole reggae and dancehall and style came early in your style, man. Yeah, because and it was kind of you had your kind of English style, then you would switch to that very early. Why was that, man?
Because
you were the only man doing it at the time.
Because I used to listen to people like CKP, you know, and a few others doing the dancehall style over garage, and the drum and bass thing was like the dancehall orientated style. So for me, that's where I kind of emulated that. It was like the dancehall thing kind of running. So doing the reggae melodic vibe was kind of easy for me. It was my natural route. So I just went into that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Don't worry, I'm going to give you shout outs on my Insta Live. Don't watch nothing.
Big up the Insta Live crew. We're live, post88.co.uk. We got Maxwell D in the building, man. How you doing, bro? It's good to have you here, man.
Yes, man. It's been a long road. You know?
Trust me, man. It's so good that you're here. And I want to talk about Wiley's book, man.
Okay, go for it,
because I was reading Wiley's book out in Las Palmas. I was in Spain last week having a little, a bit of sun, a bit of break and that. I was reading the book and he mentioned you in the book. And he was talking about you when you had Serious out. Just how, because people have been debating recently, Target, loads of other people, about what was the first grime record. And Serious came into that conversation in the book.
Did it?
Yeah, like
I didn't even read that part of the book. I know he gave me a mention in that.
Just how early you were in the game, but even with that hit and being out there with like lyrical content, and that kind of just raw street content, just out there in a way that kind of
to go commercial.
And you was like one of the first to kind of do that.
Say like 9 and get bust, like draw for my 9 and
you know what I mean? And but even that beat, it's like, would you say that was one of the first grime records? Because I've been hearing Wookiee.
It's a two-step format.
Yeah.
So it was a. I say, other than like Boo, Mrs. Dynamite, you know, and Serious, those are like, they kind of grow into the full vocal from beginning to end. It was only me on the track for 3 minutes.
Yeah, because you just riding that like, that's what I'm saying.
For the hook and that. So that was my formula, and I've kind of got that from like the other people that were, you know, MCing in the raves and that, and I kind of took the rave MC and I put it on the track. So
okay, we're going to go into the ads and we're going to continue this conversation after, man.
Okay, man.
When the camera's on, you wanna put an act on. Yo, actor, you're ready for the action. You're not bad, not even a little fraction. Try swing it out with my boy with the African accent. One round knockout, and shanty man, they come out like a rock out. I'm in your mind, you can't block out. Mixtape sold out, better get stuck out. I block out the negative energy, jealousy. All in my mind, they crank better me. 50, he's a good friend of me. I used to kick all like Jeremy, now I kick back all eyes on me.
Where did you record it? Like, do you remember what was going on with this one?
I can't even remember. I think Rapid sent me the beat one time. He's like, oh, can I get your hook? I'm from my place. I'm like, of course, bro, you can have that.
Yeah, man.
There's some throwaway hooks, you know what I mean? I said, yeah, of course, bro. And he took it, you know what I mean?
Just on your hooks, because you made some great hooks over the years,
Thank
man.
you,
what's your writing process? How do you come together, you know, writing the hooks and stuff like that?
Giving away secrets now.
This is the gems they need to know, man. Little sample of it anyway.
Basically, with me, I always get a concept in my head what I'm going to write about. So, like, say for instance, I don't know, the subject might be about school. So obviously, I write in a brainstorm. I write the word school. And then obviously, I do like lines and say in front of what's going to be my first verse. So I'll talk about the stuff that's in school. I will talk about the teachers.
Okay.
I'll talk about the classroom. And then in the second verse, I talk more about the school. You know, which I could talk about the playground. I could talk about the pupils. You know what I mean? And then the last verse, I'll wrap up with like, I don't even like school. You know what I mean? Like so you wrap up the whole song. So you need to talk. You know, when I grew up, I always used to listen to great bashment artists like Papa San, and he always used to have a saying like, when you're writing bars, you're not. He says it in a Jamaican patois. You're not for talk about foot and hand and mix up that with pot and pan because they don't go together. Foot and hand and pot and pan don't go together. So if you're gonna talk about foot and hand, you know what I'm saying, you need to be talking about arm and leg. You know what I mean? And then if you're talking about pot and pan, you know, if you're talking about what goes the other utilities like knife and fork. That's why we got like, that's how I used to keep my lyrics into the subject. So when I was writing the hook would always be the first thing, and it would be simple and repetitive for me. So I was very easy at that. I used to tell Ace like, look, we want to get these reloads in these dances. You gotta just say 8 bars, man. All that spraying 100 lyrics in it, they don't understand us. They're not gonna get you. Just say the hook is easy. We get the reload and we just go back. So we just go back to back on a set, 8 bar, and then that's how all of us pairs you go started getting a lot of love because they be like, yeah, these man's come in swing big hooks, and the crowd is singing
like,
back.
Love is a serious thing.
Love is a serious thing. I'm from a place, don't let me serious. I'm a murderer. 45. Like I had a lot of hooks.
Those hooks were like destroying. Let's get this right. They were just destroying raves and parties in a great way. Like in the UK culture, man. Literally. Let's go back to that question we was talking about. First grime record. What in your mind is the first grime record? And for me, I would say I put 3 out there. I don't know which one it was for me, but for me early I had Dilemma. I had Rap This in there somewhere. I had Eskimo. And what else did I had? I think that's it. Those 3.
You know what? If you're gonna say what is the first grime record, I can't even tell you.
Oh, wait, you thought like
because you know why?
The name came later, innit? Like the name kind of just came.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people say what is grime, but to be honest, I think I'm not gonna say I said the name grime, but I know that man's flows was grimy.
From Garage. That's what I mean.
So I think along the lines, I think there's a tape pack where man was like, we're gonna get grimy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you know the word grime just stick because that's grime. But I don't know. I don't know if it's that. But the first grime actual tune for me could possibly be an Oi.
I'll leave for B, of course.
That style of rhythm, and then like I'm not sure Eskimo come kind of after, but it could be a Oi for me. It could be the first grime rhythm. I'd say Serious, but it's biased, and then also it was like a 2-step kind of pattern. But the bars on it was not garage.
So
you kind of like the beat was the garagey, but the bars wasn't. So you kind of like
and that's where kind of Wiley was talking about in the book, where it was kind of like that lyricism was crossing over into the mainstream early.
It weren't about roll with the bass. Roll with the bass.
You weren't inside the place. You was on that. Was like the first to come in with that.
My 9 MCs get capped.
Would you take that then as like being that man that came in with that early? Because I think, and I'm earliest in my memories, I think.
Well, I'd say that, but they'll fight it now. They'll fight it, but It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
man.
You know, grime music, garage. Yeah, it is an interesting debate. But I could say I was one of the earliest to spit grimy bars over garage.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you go from there. I don't know. You know what I mean?
What do you think of the beat, the Wookiee battle beat? That was kind of thrown in there as well.
Yeah, the Wookiee beat battle was a great interpretation of grime in some aspect because of the bass line.
Yeah.
But you always got to go back to the drum pattern. It was two-step.
Yes,
for me, grime pattern is a two-step pattern, but it is more. It was a bit more like like you know, like if you're talking about what was that Wiley tune that he made? Was it the
Terrible?
No, not even Terrible.
We're talking early.
No, we're talking about the one with the mad bass line. I forgot the name. Forget it.
All right, yeah.
Wonder made it as well. Is it Wonder's got a version as well? Moog.
Oh yeah.
See like that pattern? Yeah. That kind of made me feel that's when grime was really kicking in.
Wow, man. And you know, you've done so many genres throughout the time.
Yeah.
You've done your thing. You got a record called Drop and Get Low that you put out. Tell us about that.
Drop and Get Low, I had 4 songs just gone September in a movie that everyone can go and check out on Netflix right now, Reality High. It's a teen movie. I've been getting a lot of songs in movies. I had a song in Ted. I had a song in Ted. Big up my boy Ruanga in Los Angeles. That's one of my best friends. He's a producer, and we get a lot of songs in movies, and Ted was my first one. I had a first, and then after that, I got a couple movies this year. Flock of Dudes. I got one last year, and then this year I got a movie as well called Blind Spotting. But Reality High, I had 4 songs in that movie, and Drop and Get Low was is in the part of the main scene, so that they're just dropping and getting low to the dancehall tune in that. And man, you can go and check it out now on Netflix whenever you're ready. Yeah, man. So it's done really good. It's got like over 300,000 streams on Spotify, and like 100 over. It's got like almost under 1 million streams basically in all the platforms still. So yeah.
Do you want to introduce it, bro?
Right, this song is called Drop and Get Low. I sound like a Cockney guy, but I'm going to go into straight dancehall mode when it comes on. Yeah, man, check this out. Big up Fizz as well on the track.
Drop and get low. European girls, I'm off for drop and get low. American girls, I'm off for drop and get low. Drop and get low. Drop and get low. Jamaican girls, I'm off for drop and get low. Japanese girls, I'm off for drop and get low. Playing with the bassline and tip on your toes. The whole can win off for drop and get low.
Pulse88.co.uk.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Maxwell D in the building, doing it big. Pulse88.co.uk. We're gonna get into some more questions, man. So, bro, I want to know all about you know being a man that's made anthems, Blackberry Hype as well.
I forgot about that.
Big up, shouts to Vibba. You know, we're talking about the grime, you know, the first grime record. He puts it out there. He feels that it was What Do You Call It by Wiley.
Nah.
So if anyone else has got some,
I don't think so. I think Wiley's made other like Terrible or I Will Not Lose or Wickedest Thing if you want to go there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Before What Do You Call It? I think What Do You Call It was commercially one of the first grime, but then you could say I Love You come before
Those,
What Do You Call It, and that's grime. That's Dizzy.
For real.
Dizzy was making. Trust me, Dizzy was making instrumentals that we were taking to garage sets and dropping. So it's there's a lot of people in it for to say who's the earliest. Yeah, there's a lot of people in it, man. Yeah, man.
Phone line number 07951 497 878 at Pulse 88 Radio. Maxwell D is live in the building. Trust me, with this hair reasoning music, new one, the new song. We're going to talk about that real shortly. But Blackberry Hype, man. Tell us about them days, bro. Because you was like, people say that to this day. They're like, I remember it's like kids. My school days, Blackberry Hype, Blackberry
man, with Blackberry Hype for me was just like a joke, innit? Like I done it as a gimmick. Like obviously, I'll be honest, man weren't really getting contract phones them times. You get me? Man was on pay as you go. I was blacklisted. I couldn't get a contract in 08 or 09. It was 08, 09, And then I remember going to the shop and I was like, "Child, man," my brethren was telling me like, "Yo, fam, you should get the new Blackberry, the new Blackberry Bold 900, like because you can do all your stuff that you do on social media, Facebook. You can have it all in one. And then if you have a pin, we can connect with each other, talk to each other through the pin." So I was like, all right. Went into the phone shop. And then I remember giving him all my details, and the guy was like, "Yeah, you've gone through, you got the phone." I said, "What? Where's the box? I got a brand new Blackberry." I'm like, "Gas!" So I was like, "Yeah." So every time I kept on going to my friends, I was like, "Bruv, I'm on a Blackberry Hype." I was like, yeah, bro, I'm on a BlackBerry hat. Every day I said knock for him, like, yo, bro, I'm on a BlackBerry hat. And he'd be like, yo, turn it into a hook. I was like, yeah, man, email, text me, I'm on a BlackBerry hat. And then I just kept on building it every time as a joke. And then one day I went into the studio, and I remember my friend Nicky Simpson again. He was playing at a funky rave, and he was like, "Oh, bruv, I need a funky tune for tonight." So I was like, "All right, cool." So I just thought, let me just do record my bars over a funky instrumental. So I was going through all my funky instrumentals that I had in my computer, and I come across the Little Silver different beat, and I was like, I was like, yeah, this is gully, and I just pressed record, and I just was vibing. One take. Like, yeah. Air one, you get air one, air. Sorry, you get an iPhone air, because obviously I was just promoting BlackBerry, I was just gas. You know what I mean? Like, and then I remember recording it, sending it to him, and he was like, "Yo, this is hard. The beat's already kind of known in funky anyway. The instrumental was kind of getting love." And he goes, "Yo, I played it. You just shut down the dance." So I was like, okay then. Man. So I started sending it out to like DJs on my Facebook and people just for free, you know, just to promote myself. And then my friend Leeds, he was like, "Yo, man," I can't even do the accent, but he was like, "Yo, Max, like we played it in a club. It's fucking it up. Oh, sorry, it's mashing it up there." Sorry for the language. So then excuse my language. And then I was like, okay. And then it just started escalating, bro. It just started like snowballing, and then before I know, I was getting people saying, "Yo, played it, smashed it, reload, this, that," and then I started getting a little fight for it as well. I think Maurice from Soul to Street smelled it out. Then I think they was fighting me down a little bit. They were like, "Oh, why is MV jumping on? MC's jumping on it and that."
You want to introduce it? Let's get
So here we go. BlackBerry hat.
On my Facebook crew. On my YouTube crew. On my MySpace, on my Bebo crew. On my Bebo crew. On my Twitter them crew. MD man passing through, Air one, you get an Air one. You got an iPhone Air.
Let's talk about this new single though. We're going to get into that right now, man. We're going to talk about that right now. Let's talk about it. New one, the big record, man.
Right, so before we go into new one, I wrote it. I was living out in America in 2000, from 2000, end of 2015 all the way through 2016. And obviously my best friend Ruwanga, who I work with, like, you know, we just was vibing in the studio, and yeah, man, I was just like, he played me the beat as he does, and I was just like, you know, just like, got a new one. And he was like, yeah. I was just like, no. I didn't have no words. I just like, and I just said new one. I don't know why I said new one. I was like, got a new one. And I was like, he goes, yeah, keep the same rhyming pattern. I was like, okay, what? I was like, what? I crashed my whip and got a new one. Cracked my iPhone screen, got a new one. And he was like, bruv. So when we got to the hook, I was like, chum, man, I'm out with the old, and he was like, yeah. And then we were just like, we locked it in, and I was like, you know what? And then they played it back to me, and I was like, oh,
this is it.
This is like, I could hear where this can fit in my country, in England. I could hear where it fits in. I was like, you know what? This is actually catchy. And we kept on playing it. And then there was a little, another artist that come into the studio called Joey. He had a little girl with him, his little daughter. Okay. She was I think she's about 4. And literally, she just started singing along with it. And I looked at him, looked at her, looked at Rue. I was like, oh, we got one, you know. I think we got one. And he was just like, yeah, man. And then I said, right, look, I needed time to release it. I sat on it a little while, and I was like, right, I want to release it in January, for a fresh start, fresh new year. Out with the old, in with the new. Different style as well. I've done a little bit more Sing J, you know what I mean? So released it. It's streaming like crazy.
It's out on all platforms.
Yeah, out on all stream, like out on all platforms, digital platforms right now. Spotify, we're over 10K at the moment.
Wicked.
Literally,
wicked.
Yeah, we're going in, and we've got the video coming out very shortly. I want to big up my cheese. You know, I love you to bits. I know she's locked in right now. Big up cheese. You know what I mean? Big up Maximilian Dunno, and big up all the crew that's locked in, supporting me. And new one, like, check it out. The video's coming soon, can't wait to drop that. And man, we're gonna go hard on the promo for until, you know what I mean, the next single.
I'm really feeling the record, man.
Thanks, man, appreciate
it. I'm
really
enjoying it. It's so catchy. I've been singing like since I heard it. It's just been the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
Around, I want the new, everything new.
I tried to do it like so everything that people can relate to. You know, everyone cracks their screen. People sold their houses. You know, dump your ex and get a new one. That's you know. And then obviously, like in the VIP with my side one, she spilled the drink. Like, so I just trying to keep it really like current with what I'm saying. But yeah, man. Big up Melody, man.
That's up.
What are you saying? Freestyle. We will talk to that after.
Let's get into the new one, man. Though, man. Let's do it.
All right, man. Boop.
I crash my whip, I'm gonna know one. On Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. I crash my whip, I'm gonna know one.
Make sure you get Maxwell D's new single, new one, out there in the world right now.
Out right now, man. I just want to thank everybody for the support. I've been in the music industry for 18 years.
Legend.
So when you talk about trying to keep yourself relevant, it's hard work. So into the break.
Bro, worldwide pattern, man. We got a little beat for you, bro.
Oh, wow, you're taking it there, man. What?
Couple bars, a little worldwide pattern thing, a little dilemma.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can you turn me up a little bit?
Yeah, bro. Right.
Okay. Let's go. Look, I grime. Cheese. Let's go.
Maxwell D, worldwide pattern. Let's do this.
And I goes up, I grime daily. Call me the postie man. Putting in the work like the Bloodline gang. Everybody knows who's the artist, so why your MCs keep asking the same question? Lord, I'm the head teacher in the school of grime. They should know who I am. Yeah, cause I've been shutting down racing, flopping these stays and CD-ROM. Look, family, please don't F with me. I got bars that will cause a catastrophe. Have your favorite rapper in his boxes dancing around saying I don't want to MC. Please from allow me, but when I squeeze couple shots, head back fly in the air. They're killing diversity. I'm purposely killing MC. These fools can't chat to me. Nah, they got simple bars. Believe that. Rolling right now, quick 16 for daddy. You come. Look, they got simple bars. They so bait with the simple bars. You get it with your simple bars. It's so quick to write simple bars, but MD will give dimple scars from Battersea up to Chelsea scars. They got tits so them abroad, not scared of his hench, there's no, not at all. Quick things. Yeah, this is a quick pass.
Yeah, man.
Big up, bro. The music too tough, but yeah,
man.
All good.
Big up, bro. Big up, but thanks for that, man. Worldwide pattern.
Anytime.
Yeah, man. Love, man. Anyone get your social medias and all that, brother?
Yeah, man. You can follow me on Twitter at Maxwell D1. You can follow me on Instagram, official Maxwell D. Follow me on Snapchat. Mr-MD1, and yeah, I can't even bother to say all the rest because there's so many social media applications that I can't even keep up myself. I just want to big up my Instagram livers because they're really on it today. Big up Tantan.
Trust me,
big up Domo Undercod. Big up Rachel. Big up Melody Keys. Yeah, man. Basically, big up Sean Pierce 7400. Just big up everyone that's logging in, supporting, and I appreciate for having me. And yeah, man, we're just rolling on, man.
Yeah, man. Big up Agent Soul Man locked in as well. Big up
Agent Soul Man locked in. Love.
Pulse.co.uk. Let's get into a bit of Sean Taylor and Verge on this one. Vibes them there.
Paper for life music.
I crash my whip, I'm gonna know.